heads of companies in Ghana face fines and imprisonment as the Data Protection Commission prepares to prosecute business leaders who have failed to register with it. An amnesty issued for the organizations to comply with the law establishing the Data Commission expires this week, but the Commission says many have failed to comply so far. Affected businesses include airlines, media organizations, shopping centers, hospitals, churches, banks, NGOs, among others. Let's bring in the Commission's Director in charge of Regulatory and Compliance, Dr. Patrick Adonu. We're grateful for your time, Dr. Patrick Adonu. So explain to us what all this is about as we speak.
Thank you very much, and a very good afternoon to your listeners. So the Data Protection Commission is a regulatory body set by the Data Protection Act 2012, that's Act 843, to regulate the processes of data, its taking, its keeping, its processing, and its use. Now, the Act mandates that anybody who takes any form of data, any person who takes data from the Ghanaian populace or anybody in Ghana is supposed to register with the Data Protection Commission. Why? They're supposed to register so that the whole data and systems around data, around this time where the pandemic hit and we are developing as a people, we're doing a lot of things online, and our virtual presence is increasing. And so there must be some way to harmonize and to make the whole virtual space clean, the ecosystem clean. The Data Protection Commission is supposed to help in doing that, to regulate anybody who takes data. And that's the reason why data collectors or data controllers, anybody who takes data for any reason, must register with the Commission. A lot of institutions, a lot of companies, a lot of entities have not done it. And so in view of this, the Minister of Communication, Honorable Oslawusu Ekufo, launched an amnesty in October for 6 months, saying that anybody who has not registered could register within that space of 6 months. And if they did, every arrears they owed and any mistake they had done will be waived off. And the amnesty ends at the end of this month. Actually, I think we have just about 8 more days to go. And so we definitely are going to do a very strong enforcement action if anybody has not complied before the amnesty and still has decided not to take advantage of the amnesty, and because we must sanitize our data ecosystem.
Okay, so what exactly happens if in the next 8 days, if my business has not registered with your outfit? What then happens to that business?
Yes, if in the next 8 days, if you have not registered as a data controller, what happens is that we're going to come after you.
Okay.
And then, let me put it right, the law is going to come after you. We, like I said, we'll be doing enforcement actions, we'll be involving the media. I hope Joy Prime has registered, by the way, because if you've not done it, we're going to come.
Of course, this is not a question to even ask. It's been done. Right, so, you can check your record.
Yeah, so we're going to great. We're going to work with the media. We're going to work with enforcement institutions, the police, and others. With our own enforcement units, we'll endeavor to name and shame. And the public should know that anybody who is not complying to the Data Protection Act, you cannot trust doing business with them.
Okay. Dr. Patrick Adonu, we are grateful for your time here on The Pulse, and he's with the Data Protection Commission. You ought to do that if you have not done it so far.